continue.
Go ahead.
So as you come deeper into the cave, you realize that all about you and off into the distance, this entire place is flooded with corpses. Uh, Naked, most of them, but some of them are clothed. Some of them do have portions of armor. But for the most part, it seems that you're amongst the corpses of slaves of various types, along with, in a certain area of the cave, corpses of demons, what can only be demons in their hideous variety, strangeness, and then also undead. You can see bodies that were highly decomposed or not as decomposed, but of a different character. It was obviously of an undead nature, but destroyed. So some
Hmm.
kind of, you're not sure, battle occurred in here, or just a slaughter, or perhaps this some were being kept in here as prisoners and fighting over the bodies for food. You're not sure, and it
I'll take
stinks
it.
to high heaven. It's horrible, and yeah.
If you, yeah,
Oh, that's weird. I'm hearing myself talking. That's so strange.
it's the YouTube stream.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. And
All
as
right.
far as you can see, it appears to be devoid of any remarkable feature other than these corpses everywhere.
Okay. Nikita does a little investigation to kind of try to determine how these guys died.
Uh-huh.
But she is so preoccupied with moving on and finding orcas. She was hoping that maybe, and she just mutters in frustration to herself as she impales one of them in the head with her sword. Dad would know what to do about this. I can't do this. And marches towards the nearest door.
Okay, cool. The nearest door, and the only door that seems to be in this series of caverns, is right there in front of Shekinah. Yes,
There?
big set of double doors made of the same, well, not the same, but a similarly heavy material, a metallic kind of material, and they bar the entrance to God knows what. But other than that, you're not sure of that there are any other.
Okay.
You're not seeing any others.
Can I open them?
You can certainly attempt to.
I am doing so.
Okay, great. Let's see. Now, as far yeah, you can definitely take a short rest if you want.
I took about 2 minutes looking at these bodies.
Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah, because you never know. And in the shifting and the faint sound of, you could say almost like fast growing tissue or bone shifting under flesh, but with a strange rocky sort of creaking, you can sense the never ending shifting character of the terrain of this place. And the floor slants, and you're not always sure which, if it goes slightly up or down, but it's never enough to cause a generally flat area to be shifty enough to actually count as going down. And sometimes you're not sure which way is uphill walking.
Okay.
But yes, as far as the door, as elsewhere, uh, like the doors in the room, uh, they are of a very heavy and ponderous kind of metal, probably a sort of iron or something similar. And
Okay.
the walls are what seem to be massy, heavy obsidian that here and there may be animated in places with bone inset with move shift in perception ways. So yes, you can open it.
All right. I open the door. Okay. Well, I open the door then.
Okay, great. So you open the door, and beyond there is a hallway that ends on your right and opposite you, and opens up to the left.
Okay.
And off to the left, it continues on in darkness. There is no illumination as far as you can tell, except for
Okay.
what. Yeah,
All right. My dark vision allows me to see somewhat.
cool. Well, there is no fluid that is impeding your progress, so you have normal visibility as per whatever your illumination allows.
Okay. All right. So I'll go around there. What do I see here in this hallway?
So you are seeing that these massy obsidian walls that are permeated here and there with strange bony structures or bits, and that have strange black veiny surfaces that are even blacker than the obsidian, if that's possible. That spiders off to the left and opens up to a kind of a uh, left and right split in the hallway off to your left.
Okay,
And
this should go without saying, but it might not. I'm definitely following Nikita.
okay, you got it. Yeah. And then beyond to the left, that hallway continues on past the split for about another 5 feet, and then begins in a somewhat slant uh, set of stairs that descend further. Whereas to the right, the hallway stays the same level and something into the distance.
Hmm. Well, evil is always deeper. So I'm going up the stairs or down the stairs, whatever.
Cool. So to the stairs, that will take you down. So you descend down the stairs. They continue down at a fairly steep angle for about 25 feet. And then they veer slightly to the left and then to the right, and you come to another set of massive doors.
Same treatment.
Okay. So upon opening those doors, they open to a similar kind of space as far as like all this, the red hold, and you see that it's the hallway in darkness, except for what you have with you, continues up and that continuing slant, that diagonal path up and to the right, and then it opens into a passage beyond. The passage is about, well, the opening is about 15 to 20 feet. And as you come to that opening, you are in a kind of a hole that veers off to the left about 10, 15 feet and ends in some massive double doors. And on the right, you note that
So
it
here, or am I further in?
sort of space that it enters, and then the top left corner of the room is this massive opening about 30 feet wide that opens to a continuation of that hall. And beyond that, in this common area, let's see, I believe you can see something here. Okay. Let's see. Let me just check on ability.
My passive perception,
Oh, it's still dark, apparently.
and I have dark vision still.
Okay, great.
My passive is 22.
Okay.
No, that's my
So
regular. Passive is 32, right?
one moment here, just have to check one thing. Okay. Yes. Okay, so this large common area is like this coming up through, but the ever-present stench of the red hole suddenly appears as a shimmering veil of silver light fills the air. A massive 20-foot high door appears within the
Where is
veil.
that?
In the middle of the room.
Like
So
here?
let's see here. I'm just looking
Like
at what
here?
you're seeing.
Or
Okay, so let me just check the map so I can make sure. Okay, so I'm trying to track where you are because I'm not seeing a DM's view. I'm seeing the players. Let's see where the
looks
hell.
very much the same.
Okay. Oh, I see why this is hard for me to track because the orientation of your map is mine. Okay.
Right.
Oh, right. That's the reason. Okay. So, do you see that area on the map that has that square that's a little bit faint? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, right in the midst of that, the middle 3 by 3 by 3 squares, that is what is lit up. And the door itself is oriented in such a way that it's running along that diagonal line. If you want to say that for our, no, this is going to get confusing, but let's just say we're going to call for now, we're going to say north, just for purposes of the encounter that may occur, is the top side of the map. Okay.
Okay.
For you guys. So in
So
the
north is up.
Yes. So the northwesternmost corner of that 3 by 3 square, that's where the door begins. And
Mm-hmm.
technically speaking, it's passing from that square down to the southeast 1 square and one more square down to the southeast. So that's the orientation of the door's flat surface.
So I'm pretty much looking at it straight on.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
And so this massive 4 square high door appears within the veil of shimmering silver light, set in what appears to be a stone frame rather than an obsidian one. And it's a totally different kind of. The ghostly door appears to be translucent, but on its face is set a bas-relief silhouette of a raven's head, wreathed in white flame. And let's see here. And then, what gods do you worship in addition to or uh, besides the goddess of the moon?
I have dabbled in it. I have dabbled in the Gith Yankee religion,
Okay.
or of the Githzerai religion.
Oh,
But I am a follower of Melora because Daddy said so.
right. Now, is there any other I'm not. I don't think there is, but I'm just checking just in case I'm forgetting. Uh
Mhm.
Right. And then, of course,
We're on a mission for the Raven Queen. I know the Bright City isn't exactly fond of us.
okay. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Okay. So that's all you're aware of.
Okay. I'm going to be looking at this. This obviously looks out of place to me,
Yeah.
so I am going to perform a religion check on it to see if this is a hideaway of Orcuses or if this is some other entity that is affecting this area.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let us. So I'm just going to take a quick note to see if there's anything to notice. Okay. You could. Let's treat that as a religion check.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Oh boy. You are baffled. Yeah, it's
My
really.
religion is 15, thanks to my daddy's
Uh-huh.
studies. So I do have a what should we call it? A 23. 6 plus 2.
It's not terrible, but
21. 21.
not apparently enough to unravel this mystery, or so it appears to you.
Okay. Araceli Shikana, are you continuing your short rest?
You can actually
Nikita
do
did
a
not
rest
wait.
while you're moving.
Nikita did not wait.
You can actually get a short rest in while moving.
Yeah. But I'd say I've now stopped and paused to look at things for now about 8 or 9 minutes between my religion check, my checking both of the doors and checking the corpses and stabbing one of them.
Uh-huh.
As far as time goes.
Okay.
But so this baffles me. I don't really know what it is. I look at Shekinah if she has caught up with me. I'd say I don't know what this is. Dad would know.
Okay. All right. By the time you have been standing there for the equivalent of 2 rounds, so about 12 seconds, if I remember correctly, this suddenly erupts into a bright shower of silver light. And in so doing, let's see here, there is a wave of silver radiant energy that almost overwhelms you. And let's see here. Yeah, it almost overwhelms you with its sudden kind of cold, silvery corona of brightness, and then it instantly dies down to the constant silver. And at this moment, then sure. Hold on 1 second. A massive creature of iron emerges as the door itself seems to disgorge this creature. So the door doesn't actually per se. It's more like this creature just kind of surfaces and it is standing before that space in the center area. So Ken, you can just drop it in. It is a huge creature, so 3 by 3.
Got it.
It has
The
an
thing.
enormous sword in its hand, made of apparently the same material. And from its fierce countenance, which seems made of some odd avian and skull-like combination of detail. Their faint whiff, along with the smell of death that permeates this place, of a kind of noxious green hue that is trailing out of its still orifices of its helmeted face. Okay, we have entered into a combat initiative. And I'll let you guys go ahead and determine your initiative, and I'll tell you where we are with it.
Okay. 12 plus. Do I not see you? There you are. That was our second fight since we walked into here. I believe that does mean milestone.
Excellent. I think you're right. Now, did everyone determine their initiative? Okay. This thing's initiative is 34.
All right. I am at a 42.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay. Talk.
I am at a 23. What was Shekinah? And what was the big bad's?
30 something. Mm-hmm. Is it 34?
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
And did we have sufficient time for a short rest, even though I kind of hurried things along?
That's a good question. Why don't we just roll on it? I'll roll.
We were about 8 to
I'll
9
let you
minutes.
say.
Yeah,
I'll let you say one way or the other. I gave you my time estimate.
In fact, let's have you guys do a roll off. So Ken, you roll, and Ted, you roll a d20, and whoever gets higher wins. And Ted will represent the party. Ken, you'll represent the party to lose.
Well, I rolled a 9, so you have a good chance of beating me.
Perfect.
There you go.
Okay, not an issue. All right, very good. Fantastic. So you guys are on the ball enough. You were able to get the rest in that you needed. So that's not a problem.
All right. Let's see. I'm looking for a specific thing, and I don't know where it is.
Sorry about my lateness.
That's
I
fine.
fell asleep while I was waiting for the session to start. That's frustrating. And I was a little groggy when you guys managed to wake me up. I think to set my alarm because I was planning on falling asleep. But I should have known better. At least it's not here. Me up.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, that's why I'm so out of it. Or more out of it than usual, perhaps is the more precise way of putting it. By the way, I guess
because
Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire, which I have found to be quite satisfying. It's very nice. I wish you guys were around so I could give you some. Pretty good.
Uh-huh.
So like
just so you guys know,
I'd say better quality.
Yeah.
I started doing a I've started doing a combat log on the journal page,
That's fine.
Oh,
just so
cool.
you guys know.
I like that.
Thank you for that.
But with us being, remote, I figured I might as well, since I have a computer that I have access to today.
Why not? Yeah, man, that's a good idea.
Today, at least.
Cool.
All right. Well, I can't find the thing. I made a thing and now I can't find it. So, oh well. So we're just gonna get a generic. Yes, individual fields of view are present. Shekinah has not said she has a light source up, so that's what she sees.
Okay.
Most of us
So
are using dark vision to walk around.
what you're seeing is
Okay.
cool. Okay, so the chamber is other than the usual
Does
strange.
Barry has said that it's been dark for a
Yes.
while now. So
Right.
I
It's
didn't
dark
know.
on this, but now
The chamber here is lit and you have a
silvery
sun globe, so
light.
that works.
Yeah, the silvery light of the portal now is filling the area with a let's see, with a bright light. It's a silvery bright light, and everything is therefore very easily visible. You are seeing the edges of this odd-shaped chamber, and there's nothing within it other than this silvery haze within which floats this stone lintel of this translucent door. This enormous iron creature seems as if it's about to launch into an attack against you, and even within the silvery uh, vapor beyond, you see the beginnings of what seems to be another of its fellows beginning to slowly materialize behind it. But it's not physically here, but you can see through the trans and see a sense of this beginning to take shape beyond the ghost.
Okay. Is it behaving in a threatening way?
Yes. Its eyes flare with a silvery light, and this strange green noxious vapor is trailing from out of its maw that is seemingly immobile but does have a few holes where there would be nostrils or whatnot, or the hint of a mouth. And you can feel it
Okay.
from, you can feel this acidic sort of cut to the air from the greenish fumes that exude from its strange raven skull like helmed visage.
Like the skull I'm carrying? Raven skull?
Not unlike that. Not unlike that.
History check.
Okay.
Did the Raven Queen, when she sent us out, mention there were other agents that we might encounter?
How good did you do on your history check?
I haven't made it yet.
Oh, okay.
I did a 29.
Okay. You're fairly certain that she didn't say anything about that.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
I don't think this is a being of Orcus, but I'm not sure. So I will move to that spot.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'll move 10. Move my full 10. Finally closing to that spot there. And I'll say, you know the location of Orcus, reveal it. You are no foe of ours, reveal it. Otherwise, stay out of our way. And I will hold an action.
Okay.
And that will be a attack on it. So if it attacks in a hostile manner, I will return in kind with a safe bet strike.
Ooh. Okay.
Meant to
Fantastic.
keep it still.
Okay. Is there anyone? Well,
But that is my turn.
Okay.
It is
Very
now
good.
Araceli's turn.
Okay. Great. X. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So, you tap into the field of the silver light, disrupting its flow, and in so doing, become immediately aware that on the translucent surface of the gate, there are these faint runes of a character that uh, exceeds any language that is spoken beyond the supernal realm. And they have a particular significance in the keeping of this door afloat and intact and so forth. And in discovering this, you find that you are drawn into the field of silver light. And not until you are within the field of silver light will you be able to reap the benefits of successful skill.
I assume you move there. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so arriving there, did you teleport? You teleported. Okay, great. Face stepped, I assume. So you appear. You are flooded in silver light. You feel its cold, sort of buoyant, uh, piercing effect that causes a sense of a temporary freedom from the oppressive stink of this place. It has an entirely different character, but it doesn't succeed in completely eliminating the hazards of the place. It just has an effect that makes it easier to stand them to some degree. A little bit like your constant aura of immaculate cleanliness that you not in the. And as soon as you appear in the of the silver light, your insight takes a quantum leap, and you gain 2 successes in a skill check that is still going on to decipher, otherwise defeat or deactivate.
Okay.
Now, Araceli, is there anything else that you wish to try? Yes. it seems to be looming in a preparation for a deadly strike of a mass. Ooh. Okay. 52 versus Will. We'll roll. Hold on 1 second. I just have to make it here. Guys. 1 second. Where it needs to be. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so yes, that is absolutely far more than enough to affect your trying. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Yes. But the latter. The latter. Oh, by the way, as soon as you stepped within the silvery light, the being of iron immediately, because of what it's exuding, oh no, sorry, no, nothing like that's going on right. Sorry, my bad. My quite off. However,
There is
the
our bean of iron.
yes. No, that's all. That's all. We're good. Thank you for the visual aid. Very nice.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Araceli, was there anything else you wanted to do? Cool. Good idea.
Okay. It's the creature's turn.
The creature. Beware the creature. Okay, cool. All right. Well, this big galoot is
Dominated.
it's got a reach of 3 for crying out loud, and damn well better when it's that big. So, yes, indeed. They're on separate planes of existence right now. But that's a good question. It is capable of moving 6, and it cannot shift.
Okay. That's where the wall is. So move it to that corner then, or I mean, you can barely see it, but you can still see it, so you can still move it there. Yeah, you gave it the instruction to go stand in the corner. So there you go. Yep. Okay. It can now save against domination, or what? Okay. So
Whoa.
it stays dominated. It is now Takumanar's turn according to the initiative order.
Great. Go for it, Tak.
Actually, I put down Shikena first since we rolled the same.
Ah, right. Shirkena's turn. Took a short rest, so your wings are now reset.
Well, basically, you're aware of the fact that this ghost door, so to speak, has not yet, shall we say, unlocked. And until it is apparently going to be building up energy to produce these lovely friends, or at least that's what seems to be going on. You also are wondering if the silver flash that occurred slightly a few moments ago will recur, and if that has any kind of significance beyond its illuminating quality. You also realize that the manifestation of this ghost door does not seem to be part of the red hole. It's foreign to the red hole. And the bas relief symbol, it seems to be clearly a sign of the Raven Queen. But the meaning of the aura of the white flame is not that clear to you.
Working on it. Mm-hmm. I'm aware. Let's see.
Kevin, I got to try that jalapeno and garlic
Yeah.
spirit that you were talking about a few weeks ago.
And?
Well, I mean, I haven't tried it, but I really would like to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kevin, what is that called?
Dragon's piss.
Dragon piss? Wow.
Try now.
Fabulous.
Apparently, it's not set to automatically expose spaces, so you have to press Control I to show what you can see, and then it will let you do it. I haven't figured out how to auto expose yet. Okay, so she moves there to just outside the aura. Okay. Actions. Cannot see the metal giant. It's hidden behind a wall. Oh yeah.
Ooh, against the being. Okay. Well, a 48 against Will is an easy hit. Okay.
15 radiant. Got it. Okay.
Are you done, Ted?
$36 against what was that? Oh yes. Okay. Great. So you hark back to your remembrances about the Raven Queen and any knowledge you might have about any of the ritual traditions or magic that's surrounding her legend and realm. And in so doing, you are able to key in to some major currents of insight that help you to manipulate the energy in the ghost door to cause a noticeable difference in the degree of access you are having to affecting it. So, in other words, you gain a success from your efforts.
All right. That brings us to Talk's turn.
Because I know where he went to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got the range. 10 squares, which is its range, is just one down. So versus ref, that is going to be a 50.
Woo! Well, that's plenty.
Yeah, good roll on one of my weaker attacks.
How's that, mate?
20, 28, 36 damage that fire and lightning that ignores any resistances and immunities it may have.
Woo!
Then Ken, why
How
don't
much
you move
again?
me to 36?
36. Thank you.
Would you move me to where I'm just below him, sticking out one to the side, so I can kind of cork him in there?
Okay. What's your movement?
10.
That should cork him well. Do you want to be adjacent?
Yes.
I guess.
And with a minor action, I'll blow Dragon's Breath across him.
Ooh.
That's only going to be a 48 versus ref.
Sorry, what was your roll again?
48 versus ref.
Oh yeah, you hit it. No problem.
24, 27 damage this time.
27?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ollie, get out of there, buddy. No. Puppers, no. Ollie. No, buddy. Stay away from these stuff.
And that should be the end of round 1.
Excellent.
Yep, it is down to round 2 now.
Okay, cool. Now, after Takmanar, was Takmanar last?
Takmar was last.
Okay. Then there is a massive silver flash again before the end of the round. And let's see here. Okay. So Araceli and Nikita. This is only going to pertain to them. Araceli, what is your fortitude? Okay. Okay. And Nikita, what is your fortitude?
First attack?
Yes.
Okay. My fortitude is low.
Okay. Then you were both affected. You suffer 50 radiant damage, and you are pulled 3 squares and dazed. Save end. Let's see. And so you are drawn.
It's 36. So.
Okay. You are drawn to the door itself. So you are in the space of the door.
Okay. Not both of us can be there. So.
Well, the door is long. The door is actually, 3 squares long. So yeah.
Got it.
There you go.
Yeah, we're drawn in like that.
Yeah.
I assume you didn't resist, Araceli? All right. And I am dazed. You didn't. You said you resisted the pull. Oh, you got pulled to right next to me, inside of the door. All right, and I start my turn. Unless, are we at the next round, Barry? Is round 2 started?
You are now. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I start my turn dazed. I will use my ability. Let's see what it's. Okay, I'll use my superior will to resist the effects of this door. I'm going to make my saving throw against this effect.
Okay, cool.
Well, I probably am still dazed. My saving throw was a. There's a will, right? What's my save to resist this?
Just a flat save.
Oh, that's right, just flat save. So it's a 4. Let's see, do I have a bonus? No, not from that. So yeah, 4, that's a fail. So I will sit there, dazed and wondering what's going on. I will do another religion check because I'm here.
Why not?
Something's going on.
Sure.
Araceli, what's this? What's going on? Why haven't I left this room? And Araceli proceeds to fill me in on some of what she's noticed.
No. Okay.
Do you want to guide me in any direction? Being the naive, easy. I don't know, so I was gonna do a religion check because this seems religious to Nikita. Something Daddy would understand. And so that's what she's gonna approach it as. All right, so I'm gonna make the religion check unless I have further guidance. And I am rolling terrible today.
Oh, no.
So that is gonna be a 20 on religion.
Oh, man. Yeah, for some reason, you just can't seem to get a grip on this. Perhaps it has something to do with your keen desire to get some respite from the insanity and the ceaseless horror of this fetid place. And this door represents a kind of possibility of moving beyond this hell.
Okay, so I consume my turn doing that and discussing this with Araceli.
Okay,
I
cool.
just don't get it, but Daddy would. So I could do this.
I'm sorry, what was your roll? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no problem. You get further insight into the matter. You seem to be coming closer to cracking through these sigils and wards. However, it is expensive to be in their presence. Well, now that you ask, yes, there's Arcana, there is religion, and heal as well.
What was that last one?
Okay. All right then.
Okay, that consumes your hero point awarded this week.
Okay, so you are able to successfully thread the fine line between life and death that the Raven Queen represents through manipulating the subtle flow of protective energy within the Great Ghost Story. And in so doing, you gain another success. You sense that ultimate success with this ghost story is imminent. You are on the threshold, so to speak.
Well, I'm going to make my save against dazed at the end of my turn unless it's not a save ends effect. Nope, still fail. I can heal myself well at the cost of others. But no. Although I do remember some of one of my past lives was a magician. You tell me. I'll follow your lead. Let me be your assistant. Okay, it's the golem's turn. Who's still dominated, or did that fade now that Araceli's turn is over? Okay. Golem Juggernaut is loosed.
The goose is loose. Okay, cool. So it's going to do its worst. It's going to try. Okay, let's see now. It was dominated. Is that domination over?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. All right. Let's see, just 1 second here. Okay. Right. It's going to take advantage of its leave attack. She has 2 Iron Blade attacks, each against a different target. And let's see here. So it is 3x3 in size, and it's in that corner. And the only being that it could reach would be Takmanar, in which case it doesn't really get to make the best use of leave. Therefore, let's see here. It's still probably best at Iron Blade anyway, so it will. And it gets a crit. Wow. That is crazy. Okay, so it does hit Takmanar, but I want to make sure that it gets crit damage. So, Talk, what is your AC?
44.
Okay. All right. So, yes, it definitely hits and gets the crit. So, therefore, hold on, I put the total here. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so it's 130 untyped damage, and Takaminar is marked save ends.
I am what?
You are marked save ends.
It's a fighter.
Pretty much.
And how much was the damage again?
The amount of damage. The amount of damage in this case is 130.
Awesome. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
They just went quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Is any other actions from the golem?
That's it for now. That's all.
That brings us to Shekinah's turn.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Woohoo!
Wow. Yeah, that'll be plenty. Now, for it to take effect, she'll have to enter the Nimbus Silver Light. I think she's one square outside of that. She affects the unlocking of the gate's warding effect. Now, the gate does not open, but the field of silver light disappears immediately, and the giant iron being that you saw through the translucent door is no longer apparent or present. It's just the thing that you're fighting right now. The door itself is still there, floating in the air like that in its stone border, but you do no longer see the giant statue-like being that was taking form. It is no longer there. Just the one that's physically present, and no silver light. Excellent.
Hundred or something damage from what I heard.
135. I'm not bloodied.
Man, he is a tough son of a bitch.
It didn't hurt that I had my full complement of Murray.
Well, you absorb damage like, geez, the entire NFL stand up. Yeah. It's amazing. Okay. Well, that was well done. Now you don't have to worry about these silver flashes, apparently, nor the potential arrival of this other friend, which would have been a joy to behold.
That indicate the completion of a skill challenge, or
Yes.
okay.
Absolutely. And once you take care of this problem, this foe, well, that means you'd stand to gain another milestone if I'm not mistaken, right?
This would be. This is one fight though, right?
Yes.
Two. Oh, skill challenge and an encounter is two. That's right.
Yeah. So you guys are on fire, man. You're just doing pretty well. Okay.
Araceli turned off her aura last encounter, so we're not on fire.
Ah.
And talks far away.
All right, I'm going to use a Skull Crusher on this fool. That will be a 49.
49, you said?
Yes.
Okay, great. And let's see here. What was that against? AC? Well, it'll be enough regardless. So yes, you succeed.
Alrighty. Yeah. Put my phone on the charger, so I need to check damage on that one real quick. I do know that he will be dazed and blind turn. Okay. Damage on that is starts at 27, 32, 40, 45, and 54 damage.
Wow. Can when it is bloody, just let me know,
Okay.
just in case.
It will probably be a bit.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I mean, iron golems are the definition of tough shit.
Oh man, yes, indeed. Not the first time.
Okay. I'm going to spend my action point. And do this desperate. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do one of my daily attacks. See. I should have specified when I approached him that I was going to come in, so I was just higher.
Oh yeah.
I still have you at +1.
Yeah, because I forgot to specify.
You've left a standing order that you are flying at 1 square above the ground, unless otherwise said. So.
Yeah, so I guess I'm only at +1.
So you're eye to eye.
So since he's dazed, I will shift 1 square up.
Was he dazed? Oh, you dazed him.
Yeah,
That's
I just
right.
dazed him. So 32, 40, 40, 48.
Then?
Yes. Okay. 21 plus 24, 30, 36, 46, 48, 52, 58 damage.
Oh man, that's nasty.
Then he takes an additional 10 fire and lightning damage that ignoring resistances and immunities.
Okay. The total damage on that was what again?
58.
58 total, with the 10 additional.
10. No. 58 plus 10.
Okay, so 68 total. Got it. Okay. Hawk's turn completed. Nikita will go next, but we have the end of round 2 has started. Anything happened at the end of round 2, Barry?
No, actually. You have managed to curtail any such possibility with your incredibly successful victory over the ghost.
Okay.
Is Nikita still dazed?
That was
Or
a
was
round
that a
ago.
was that a
I
round
failed
or
both.
for a
I
round?
failed both my saves, so I don't know if it's a save ends effect or what.
He never specified. That's why I'm asking. Barry, was the daze from the explosion of silver at save ends or until next?
Wait, you asked about a save ends for what?
Is Nikita still
that-
dazed?
Oh, was Nikita dazed, you asked?
Yes.
Was the dazing from the silver burst save ends or for a turn?
It was the save ends effect.
Okay, then she's still dazed.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you. What was I to do, Araceli? What was I to do, Araceli? I am ready to help you. Chicken has blessed me. Oh. Proceeds to walk over and kill the shit out of the Iron Golem. Yeah. Okay, and so it's like this little juxtaposition. It's like, okay, I've calmed my mind. I can do this. I will do it your way, Araceli. Oh, it's already done. Well, fuck this. Walks over, wham! Just pins this gigantic thing up against the wall like a bully beating lunch money out of a little kindergartner.
I like that.
So, to make this suitably dramatic, I will use the inevitable strike. Yes, no, maybe so. Actually, I got one more. I will use the Mind Blade attack with the inevitable assault.
Very good.
With non-damaging attack. Which is still at least 144 points of damage.
Wow.
So it becomes helpless. Save ends.
Oh man, I can see what.
It is at a -2 to all of its saves.
Oh boy. Okay.
Since I critted, I get an extra standard action on it as I apply my Immortal Curse to it. I now have a second standard action. So I will follow up with a sequence of 4 brutal barrages. One of them's a crit. And I had 2 that were at 48 versus AC. And the others probably don't matter.
Okay. The 48's miss.
The 48s
There's
did
combat
miss.
advantage. There's combat advantage.
He is helpless, Barry. He is helpless.
If a combat advantage is not being included, yeah.
Okay. In which case, that would be 3 crits.
That's a lot of crits.
with a sneak attack and other things in there, we're looking at approximately 6,000 points of damage.
Oh, good heavens.
Because I can't do less than maximum damage on him.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
So, again, like a bully beating lunch money out of a kid, she just walks over to this giant hulking thing, grabs him by his knee, because that's the only thing she can reach, picks him up, smashes his head through the ceiling, says, "Stay out of our way. I don't care who you are. We have something to do here." And then he just collapses like a beer can on Super Bowl Sunday. Just complete with all the fluid and things leaking out what once was in his insides.
Yes, emphasis on what once was. Okay.
Yes.
Very nice. Oh, that's absurd. Okay. Now it gets one last talk. It gets a
It's helpless.
toxic death.
Okay.
It's dazed and helpless.
Oh, so therefore no. Well, let's see. This is not an action. It just happens.
Okay.
It's just it's like consider it. It's
a
like
death throw. Something
Yeah,
has to
like,
happen, even if we finish it off
open.
quick. I get it.
Yeah, it's like something getting cracked. You know, it's that's what it's like. Yeah. Okay.
I am going to take one for the team on this.
Okay.
It crits on me. Everyone else is missed.
Okay, let's see. This toxic
Unless no one else is the target.
Well, this is a close burst 5.
So yeah, I totally take one for the team.
Okay, that's huge. This should be fun. Let's see. This is almost certainly. What is your fortitude?
My fortitude, let's see, I just hit it, is a 28.
Yeah, definitely a hit. So therefore, you take.
Sorry, it's a 36. Sorry, 36.
No problem. Okay, you take a total of 66 poison damage, and ongoing 40 poison damage save ends. However, the encounter ends because you just destroyed it. So therefore,
66 points of damage is all?
66 damage.
It was a crit.
It was not a crit, no.
No,
It
it
was a
crits
crit.
on me. I took one for the team to protect the others. It crits on me.
I see. Okay. I understand. All right. In that case, you were actually taking 132 points of poison damage. And then the ongoing 40 poison damage, that save ends, it'll just hit 40 and then that's it after that.
Okay. And at 14 hit points.
I'm guessing Shaketa is going to heal you. The battle officially ends.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't even slow down though. Once it's like crumples up this massive wave of poison, and like as this fluid is just drained out of him, it just puddles around her feet, soaking into her outfit and clothes. And her already pale complexion takes on her lips go from a purplish hue to faint blush as she is just so nauseated by the poison that's entered her system from this. Just bathed her in this poisonous liquid.
Excellent.
But she keeps everyone else out of it as it sprays everywhere. and turns and walks away, going towards the stairs.
Oh, I love it.
So, and she kind of will, I assume, heals her. Yep. So, now there are two doors
one
and
that
a
you-
set of stairs, right?
Is
Yeah.
that one that can heal 2 people, Ted? Yes, I do.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. That'll put me
Yeah.
back.
Yes, you do have that set of double doors that you came in from. Then to the right are a set of double doors, and to what? Well, to my right. For you, it would be down below. We'll say to the south for you guys are a set of double doors, and then to your east, the chamber extends further. And at the end of that chamber, past a side entry or another side entry, there are a set of stairs going down further.
Okay. Unless someone else has got a better idea, I'm going down those stairs. Oh, well, that's where we go. Let me get my healing done.
So don't you think we should figure out what the heck this door is all about before we go walking down the stairs?
That's... Araceli said she handled it.
No, she handled the damage. We just don't know what the door is.
Oh. Yeah. They said they figured it out. Nikita says, not knowing.
We both turn and look at Araceli.
Yes, however, it is not accessible to you at the. You have deactivated its offensive properties, but it is not. It is not dispelled. It's still there, but it is not something you can pass through at this time. However, you do notice that on both sides of this translucent door and on the stone, the stone frame around it, on both sides, there does appear a black raven's head in bas relief. On the doors themselves, even though it is translucent, you can tell that the raven head itself is black and it's huge. In fact, its countenance is split right down the middle by the two doors because it is technically a double. It appears. So it's floating there, but it is not, and it's semi-transparent. But you can't seem to be able to actually enter it. At least not at the. So for whatever reason, it's not penetrable to you yet. Not sure how long, but it is still here. But it is not any other form of discomfort.
Well, if we spend a little bit of time in here, enough for a short rest, I will spend another healing surge, pulling me up to full.
You can certainly get a short rest in here. That shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I'm not taking one. I'm only going to do so if everyone else takes one. I'm looking to Araceli for her lead.
Gotcha.
I don't actually
All right.
need one.
Then I will lose my healing surge value. I will not go up to full.
Excellent.
Yep. Plus another 5 for being bloodied.
For being bloody good.
Mm-hmm. My belt o' blood.
Belt of blood.
1 healing surge. I'm fine. I think I'm down 20. 161 out of 181 is where you would see it's at. But I'm not going to take a short rest if it's not necessary. You guys study the door. It doesn't look like we can go in there. We gain another milestone. That's right.
You're doing quite well on the milestone.
Yeah.
Now, how do you wish to proceed, gentle creatures or not gentle creatures? Which way do you want to go? And are you going to take a rest?
We are not taking a rest.
You studied the door. You said we couldn't go in it. I was looking to you for direction. Any other guidance you are giving us, Araceli and Chicana?
Okay, so
Like it ends there.
you're going down the stairs?
Exploring the room.
Uh-huh. Yes.
This is that a portal or something? What is that there?
That right there is actually what appears to be an exit into the fiery fluid that you had sought refuge that got you into these caves in the
Okay. Probably run into more of those chasms if we go that way.
most likely. That would seem reasonable. Nice.
That'll
Okay.
last a few minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Sure. It doesn't, I mean, hey, why not? Sure. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, so you do so. How do you wish to proceed now?
All right.
All right, fantastic. All right, so you make your way down the stairs, and let's see here. I just want to check one detail. Okay, so the stairs, they progress for about 25 feet down. They're about as long as the other stairs were. You come into a vestibule that is quite wide at its widest point, but only about 15 feet wide where you enter. And through that, you can see it opens up to the left and slightly to the right into some sort of chamber beyond.
We're coming in through the bottom, Barry,
Yes,
where
exactly.
the stairs are.
Right.
We're not coming in from the left or from the right.
Yes,
The map was twisted. Got it. Okay.
bottom
Anyway.
for me, you
Yep.
mean, correct?
Yes, bottom for you.
Right. Thank you. Okay, now this chamber is actually lit with effectively what amounts to bright light. Ceiling's about 4 feet high. You could feel and smell a massive heat coming from. Oh wait, is that correct? Let me just double check this. No, there's no massive heat coming. Well, there's heat, but not insufferable. It is dark in here. Sorry, not lit, and you can smell a strange smell of ozone and other unidentifiable smells, including sulfur. but not in a constant, like differences in smell suddenly change and confusing walk across passage that separates you from its open. And let's see here, I just need to look at the thing. Let's see. Okay. All right. That's as much as you can tell from here. What do you wish to
Yeah,
do?
let's explore it some more.
Okay. All right. So you enter the chamber, and the domed ceiling stands 30 feet high along the walls, and it rises to as high as 60 feet. In other words, 12 squares at the center.
Then I'm going to fly at a +4.
Okay. And what you see as soon as you enter, it's an enormous chamber. It has the garden, as far as you can tell, but tainted by the energies of the abyss. And a particularly foul reek rises from a half dozen vents that seem torn in the ground like gaping wounds, and crystalline black trees hang with blood-red fruit lining paths that lead to another entrance opposite. Firelight suddenly flares at the far entrance. Horrid howl fills the air. Two huge beings of a kind of strange, stony appearance. Let's see, hold on. I just want to double check one thing. Make sure. Okay. All right. So, yeah, these beings are apparently some sort of stone that seems composed partly of perhaps the obsidian that makes up the walls of the place with pieces of bone shot. And they have these impassive faces, and they look a bit like giant, how would I put it? A little like those giant crabs, but taller. And they have these long claws with these sort of eyes around their surface that are a bit like a spider eye, but they're not 360 degree in their vision. And they look strangely machine-like in a way. And they lumber into the dark garden, a pack of armored beings at their side that appear to be some kind of sort of horrific beast men that are featuring large jackal and hyena-like heads that seem to be afflicted with a permanent case of mange, and they foam from their lips and have these horrific tongues that hang out at the side, hang down all the way down to the ground. They seem to be exuding horrible, pustulant, spike-like sores that hang off of the lengths of the tongue. And along with that, as the torrent of flame advances, it takes the form of a being that is not dissimilar from something like a cross between the Human Torch from the Fantastic and sort of like the Balrog, but a large version, not anything larger than that. And it has a cunning kind of face in the flame that's made of darker flame features. And as it materializes you, it speaks in a roaring, it says, "Mortal wretches," and it shrieks, "You thought to go unnoticed! In the name of Orcus, pay for your folly." And they bring their wrath down in the effort to destroy you. So it's time for a nice, friendly initiative.
Natural 20. That would be a 52 for me.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm still amped up. It's go time.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Chicanna. Okay. Are they above 25?
Sorry, what was Nikita's?
52.
What was that? Sorry?
And Araceli's?
So you were asking if 34 hit?
No, we're rolling initiative.
Oh, you're. Jeez. Gotcha. Hold on. I'm just making some notes
Trying to
here.
decide where to put them in the initiative order.
Right. Okay. So their initiatives are, let's see, the Being of Flame, that's a 29 initiative. The two Retrievers, as they are called, huge beings, they have a 32 initiative. And the Canalith Trackers, those dog-like beings, they have a 44 initiative.
Okay. Okay. Fine. It's 50. Araceli's is 44. Going to be a roll off with the Caneths. Right? Where they're at.
Oh, you were asking about placement. Okay.
Yes.
So
Chicanna, you said your initiative was.
yes. So they are at the entrance opposite you. Yes, you see
And
them.
Talk, yours was.
Yeah.
36.
So the one that is red, that's the Imolith, the Being of Flame. The enormous ones, the ones that are 3 squares across. Oh no, sorry, 2 squares across. No, 3 squares across. They're huge. Those are the Retrievers. So 1 and 2. And then the other beings, those are the Canalith Trackers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're more or less where they appear on a map. I'm just making notes here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, for some reason initiative's not working, so I'm just gonna drag and drop.
Sure.
You said the retrievers were what? On initiative 40 something, right?
Sorry. The retrievers are 32. The
They were
Imolith,
32.
yes. The leader is 29, and the Canalith trackers are 40.
Oh, they're the ones that are in the 40s. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so which ones are which? The big purple is which?
Retrievers.
And they're at the 29?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Initiative on the map there looks
The,
accurate now.
the retrievers are 32. The Imolith, which is the flame being, is 29. And the Canalith
right.
trackers, dogmen,
Are what?
they're 44.
44. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And Araceli was also 44. I assume. And theirs is what, Barry?
What were you asking about?
Araceli is also at initiative 44.
Oh, okay. So we're looking at refs then. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Just 1 second. I'm having to look something up. Okay.
What's their initiative bonus is what we're looking for.
46.
We're looking for their initiative bonus, Barrett.
Oh, well, their initiative is 44.
Yes, but what's their
Well,
initiative bonus?
Is there bonus
Oh, I
20,
see.
25, 10?
Yes, I follow you. 27.
So they go before Araceli.
Wow.
But she goes before the retrievers. All right. Okay, so there's a massive crowd of them.
Yes. 10 of them.
Nikita just sees them and they roar their little bravado
Mm-hmm.
and things at her. And she draws her blade as she's already flying partway up. And she starts moving towards them slowly
Mm-hmm.
and then faster and faster and faster. And then where the hell did she go?
Yeah. Okay.
So the effect that I'm using, I'm going to do a move of 10.
And by the way, the squares that contain the crystal trees are difficult terrain, and they provide concealment to anyone standing in the squares.
What about in the air?
Yeah. So
I'm beelining it. So if I hit one, I hit one.
right. So wherever you see them, any mark of those crystal trees, they do impede movement in the air in that fashion.
Okay. So I'm not going to move right here to this wall. I'm probably going to move a little bit deeper in.
Why do you have the rest of us so far back?
Because I was just exploring the map using a single token. You guys can put yourselves where you want to be, okay?
Can't do that.
I was, as he was explaining things, I was revealing them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
she's going to go to there. And so that's her move.
Okay.
And then the action she's taking is two things. If I can get the thing to pull up. She is going to do a repel legions. To hide from the light. The hide from the light is her minor. She becomes invisible until the end of the encounter. Gonna make her stealth check now.
Okay.
$49. And then the Repel Legions power kicks in. And that is a standard action. And so that's, you have the description of what she does. She kind of streaks in there, flying towards them, and then is moving so fast that she seems to disappear.
I love it. Now, who comes after the initiative order?
Jackals go next, but I need to position everyone.
Yeah.
Talk, where do you want to be? I was here to start with.
Right next to where you were.
I mean, you would be side by side with me.
Yep. Or just above you, as the case may be.
Well, I was flying at +4, so I assume you also are flying.
Yes.
Would you be above me or below me?
Just above.
Okay. Do your worst.
Do your worst.
You look delicious to eat, and I brought my worst.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Speaking of charcuterie.
I don't know why those little fields of red keep appearing around you guys.
So it's time for all the little purple dudes to go, right?
Yeah. You have dark vision, right, Talk?
Oh, yes.
Okay, purple guys go first. All purple guys inside of red aura go poof. 15 necrotic and radiant damage to each of them in that burst.
That is fantastic. I love it. That's hilarious. Okay, cool. So bye-bye. Bye-bye to them. Bastards.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not just damage that they take.
Oh.
They're also thrown to the perimeter here.
Wow.
So are they minions or are they actual?
They are minions.
So they're dead.
They are.
The others can still take their turn.
Okay, so who is next in the initiative order?
The trackers, it's still their turn. Just
Oh,
the ones who started in the red zone got
Ah,
killed.
okay.
Which is how many of them?
4, 5. So 5 of them got splatted.
Okay. Now they have a speed of 7, and
Okay.
let's see here. I'm just taking a look. Okay. Right. Okay. So they're going to make their way toward you.
Towards who?
Well, I'll get to that, but okay. So let's say you number them, and number 1, whichever one that is going to advance. Now it's going to avoid those areas of the tree. Well, yeah. Let's see. An issue. Yes. It's going to avoid those areas that are dark on the ground
Mm-hmm.
to go faster. And it's going to be moving. Let's see here. Right at Takmanar. And it moves 7, so it can get a total of 14 squares in of movement and still get a charge attack.
It has to go over that one vent to get there that direction.
It's going to attempt to jump it,
Okay.
and it succeeds.
Okay. It charges you, Talk.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to guess that a 49 is going to hit it.
Oh, yeah. So you destroy
It does.
Cool. The next one is going to attempt to charge Araceli. Oh, okay, that one. Okay, that's the next one. It'll do its full move, and then it is going to...
Can't quite reach her.
Yeah, well, that one is not going to charge her, so that's going to charge...
Charge
Well,
Talk.
same difference.
Okay.
It'll end up in the same place.
Okay. Maybe this one is charging Araceli?
Yeah, but let's do one at a time just to keep it.
Okay.
So, okay, Talk. You got a chance to wipe this thing out, I suppose.
I'm guessing that a 42 is probably not going to.
You are correct. That'll miss. So it apparently is able to get a chance at you. And so in doing so, it attacks with its tongue. Giant tongue. And what is your armor class?
44.
Okay. So it does succeed in hitting you. You are dazed. Save ends. And you take 41 untyped damage. Now, the next one, Ken, is going to charge Takmanar.
Or Araceli.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, sure, it'll go for Araceli. Araceli, do you have a way to? Do you have an immediate reaction that allow you to avoid it? Okay, no problem. We'll see how it does. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. What is your armor class? Okay, so it does succeed in hitting you.
I'm not dazed, by the way.
Oh, you're not? Oh.
No, I shook it off.
Shrugged it off.
See, okay. Very good. Okay, so so it gets 41 damage untyped on you. Your day's save ends. Okay. Very nice.
Tell me if that's too loud.
Save ends.
Save ends.
Save ends.
Okay, that music's gonna make it impossible to hear anything.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, it was fun though. Yeah.
Keep trying. One of these days.
It was a good one. I still remember talking about I get down, I get knocked down, but I'm not talking about freaking Maveth, but I get up again. Da, 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 da.
Well, I mean, Maveth is a total tub thumper.
Oh yeah, big time. I love it, Tub Thumper. That's a pretty good description.
Not mine. Just used it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it completes its action. We're on to this one.
Alrighty. Okay. Four. Okay. Alrighty. So it attacked her, as I mentioned. She suffered the damage and is dazed. Let's see. That was a total
41.
41. And yeah, dazed savings. At this point, another one is charging in almost exactly at the same time. And that is also charging Araceli to get to that other space. There you go.
That needs
Okay.
15 to get there. You can't make it.
Okay, in that case, it is going to run on the first move, and therefore
Okay.
it's taking a slight minus to its hit, and so forth. Yeah, yeah. And we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is not a very good roll. What's your AC again, Araceli? Oh my. Well, it still hits. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So you take another 41 untyped damage, and this time you suffer an additional 5 damage on top of that. So you're actually taking 46 damage untyped. And then there's another one that's trying to get over there. There's several. Okay. So Ken, the next one's going to try to hit Takminar.
He splatters.
Yeah. Cool. The next one is.
That's all of them.
Oh, that's all.
There's one
I'm
more.
seeing this. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was the last one. Actually, you said
Okay.
one more attacks him.
Gotcha.
He's there,
Ed.
and you said
Okay.
he splattered. So
Sorry, I realized that the red dot meant they were dead. Okay, great. All right, that's them. Who is next?
so Araceli is taking 46 ongoing damage. Oh,
Sorry, guy.
not ongoing. Okay, whatever.
Discord just decided to kick me out.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely.
Welcome back, Tuck. All right. They have completed their turn. It's Araceli's turn. Got 2 right in your face. I mean, they're licking you and everything. Ew.
The retrievers do not appear to have any wings or any means of flying. Appear to have the ability to fly.
Diamond in the sky? Shall we call it Lucy? said about there at +5? Anyway, something like that.
Well related. Who follows Araceli in the initiative?
That would be me.
Excellent.
It is the retrievers next, then Talk.
What was their I thought their initiative was 29.
Barry,
Let's see here. The retrievers.
did I get it wrong?
It is. The retrievers are 32. The Imolith, who is the flame being, is 29.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 36, so it's me.
Great.
You're up next, Talk.
Awesome. I'll start by spitting dragon's breath across the 3 crunchies that are standing next to me.
Yeah.
So that will be a 48, a 47, and a 46 against ref.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Ref. Let's see here. Okay. So we're talking about the dog beings, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
The minions.
Okay.
They're
What
not
was your
really. They're not really gnolls.
Right. Right. What was your lowest roll?
46.
Okay, that they all hit.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Nice knowing you.
I will spit a dragon's wrath 10 diagonally for down towards the little red dude from me.
Okay.
Which will only, unfortunately, actually, I'm going to hold off on that one. I will move down 10 diagonally towards him.
Like that. All right.
It's not shown up yet.
Like there. I'm not sure where you're aiming. Sorry.
Right over the top of Nikita.
You're in the maelstrom. There are ribbons of necrotic and radiant energy lashing all over the place around this area.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It does not impact you. They move aside as you fly through
Wise things.
them.
Now, is the red dude on the ground and the other one's on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so I will be just above them.
Okay.
So I get height on all.
+1.
+2 will do it.
2. Okay. Still put them in reach.
That's-
Okay. Oh, because you want
I want
height
height
on all
advantage.
3 of them. Yeah, you want height
Yeah.
advantage on all 3. Got it.
Then I will do a desperate strike attack. That will be. Why did I not activate my damn stance? It'll be a 50 versus AC.
Well, that'll
Because you had minions to barbecue, Kevin.
Yeah, I know.
But still, it hurts.
Yeah, just a little bit. So I'll be 34, 43, 50, 57 points of damage to him.
Ow.
57.
Yeah.
Any types?
Nope, just untyped.
Okay.
How much did I say I did? 10?
Sorry. I'm trying to remember again.
You should have just noted it. He hasn't taken any other damage.
I know, but I didn't yet. In the middle of editing a token, I was going to put it in later. Thought you said 35? 45. Can't remember which.
45.
Say 45. I'm thinking that's right.
Because it was 27 plus 5 dice, 5 die 10.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I was pointing at the wrong token. That's why. So you've
Alrighty.
done 57 points of damage.
57.
We both shortchanged you in our memories.
It's alright, we figured it out.
All right. Looks like we're going
Okay.
hard and fast.
Yeah. So, flying up in the air, I got these rabid dogs trying to tongue lash us all. I just barbecue the rest of them and then fly towards the actual fight. Get right in face of the what I have labeled as SRC1. Smack him really hard.
Yeah. That's an understatement.
Okay. So we're just going to help you out here.
That should make it his turn. Oh, he's mark climbing, by the way.
It is the retriever's turn first.
All right. Retrievers.
I'm just going to label them 1, 2, and 3 for ease. I know that there's really only 2 retrievers, but whatever.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, number 2.
So, number 2 gets to go first.
Yeah, it's got a speed of 8. And okay. Let's see here. How far are they? Okay. So there's Talk Minar. Okay. So number 2 is going to attack Iray. And
Okay, so he's going to move in to melee range. Right?
No, it's just going to stay where it is.
Okay.
Yep. And let's see here. It's going to attempt using. Let's see which one. using its ray.
Cold ray,
And
or is it a fever ray?
yeah, fever ray. Oh man. Oh, that's a nice choice there, dude. Okay, Talk. What's your draft?
Almost non-existent.
Okay.
But
All
come hit me.
So it hits you, and it does a total of 59 cold damage. And
59 cold.
immobilized save ends. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see.
Stock of radiant light.
Wow. Okay. And does she
continue.
become visible or no?
No.
Okay. Okay, so it's going to use its eye stalks to. Yeah, well, not again, but it's going to attack Doc. And
Which one is attacking?
3. And it's going to use its acid ray. And let's see if it is successful here. Okay, this will hit. And so this is going to be 59 acid damage. And Takamaru is blinded save in. Okay. That's
So
all it's going to do.
it took 15 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay, cool.
And that bloodies me, and I'm suddenly unhurt.
That's hilarious. Oh my hell. Okay. You know, actually, I think number 3 is going to. It's going to move back. Let's see. Okay, it's going to move back 3.
Three more?
Directly to the south. Okay, cool. All right. Whose turn is it now?
So it can make it to there. There's a wall in the way otherwise.
Okay, yeah. Who is next in the initiative order?
That would be Little Red.
It is the. Yep, red one.
Oh, wait.
Going in.
Nope, actually, yep, it is.
It also is thrown 3 squares.
Wow. Okay.
Takes 15 points of necrotic and radiant damage.
Wait, what did you just say, Ken? After the
15 points of necrotic and radiant damage.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. All right. Who follows them in the initiative? Okay.
Nikita is in fine health. A little low. Down 20. In the middle of the maelstrom somehow. Irish. You cannot see her. I mean, you can make a perception check. You might get lucky. I don't know. Only you know how you feel. Sorry, I moved. Which one? Okay. Divine Contempt it is. Okay. 48 v. Wilbury.
48 versus Will. And I'm sorry, who was it against? That is a hit.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my. All right. Well, that's pretty brutal. That's awesome.
You said stunned? All right. Okay. Save ends.
Okay. Cool.
No, that's the red one, isn't it?
Yes.
No, it's a humanoid. Very good. Who's following Araceli?
Round 2 follows Shekinah. We are in round 2.
Oh, very good. Okay. All right. Well, beginning of round 2 would be filled with these beast men, but I think they're all dead if I'm not mistaken.
They are.
Correct. But Nikita would have been first anyway.
Okay.
Nikita would have been first anyhow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, true.
Great.
Yeah. With my 52 initiative.
In other words, their prospects were never good.
No.
Like, that's a surprise.
All right. They're retreating from me. Let's see, where did I put her? No, I don't even know where Nikita is. Good lord. Okay, there she is. Get to her. Sorry, talk after movie for a sec.
It's all right.
Which you kind of had to move a little bit anyway because you bumped into her.
Yeah.
Because you're at 2 and 3, and she was at 3.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's why I kept trying to put you at 1.
Ah, okay.
All right, so abilities here with her in the running away from me, but I have to keep me to at willpower. So I will use a Sly Flourish attack with a bolt of ammunition. Where did I put that? It's not the Shiver Strike I want, it's the stick with the Foe Seekers for now. All right, Cries a Foe Seeker at number 3. No, that doesn't make a lot of sense actually. She will instead move over here. And make another stealth check. Actually, I'm about to attack. He's still invisible. So I guess I will make a stealth check. That is a 49.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Brutal Barrage number 1 and apply 1 Assassin's Shroud on him. And you said he was stunned, right?
He is stunned.
So, what is the conditions for stunned? Do I get a bonus to my attack roll, or is he just...
They combat advantage.
Okay, I have combat advantage on the blows, so I'm just going to Brutal Barrage with 3. Natural 20 on the first roll.
Wow.
4 on the second, 10 on the third. Only one that matters is the first. So I pummel him. He doesn't have the Immortal Curse on him yet, so that's only 34 points of damage for that. But since it's a crit, that's an additional 144.
Wow.
What's the total on that?
176.
That's a respectable amount.
The second attack is a 40, which I assume misses.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
Okay. And so this zone of radiant and necrotic forces blows slightly to the side, and then this thing hears a whisper in tongue of the elementals. And primordial, we'll say.
Okay.
And whether he understands it or not, I don't know. But the gist of the conversation is the breaking down of elements into base materials.
Uh-huh. It's losing its cohesion.
Right. It's a utilitarian reference.
Yes. It's becoming less identifiable.
Yeah. It's not a avarice or any sort of emotional use of words.
Yeah, I like that.
And as the words are spoken, he feels parts of his body starting to fall apart, but he's able to keep it together.
Ew. Molten.
And then a foe seeker comes ripping out of the middle of nowhere and goes towards number 3.
Helping and feel included. That's so thoughtful.
That is a that's a 49 VREF.
That's a hit.
Okay. So up and 24 damage, 6 poison.
Ooh.
Nikita's turn.
Well played.
Fill me in on where to
The Araceli.
Yeah, Araceli, yes. Who is that against? Ah, okay. Yes, 46 versus 4 is a hit. Oh, no, sorry, I missed. But I think, isn't he stunned?
Yes.
Then it's a hit. Hey, get out there. Yes. So let's see here. Wherever there is a square that contains an indication of one of those twisted black trees of crystal, that is difficult terrain. And also, wherever the ground is dark, that Okay, cool. So you've changed it. That's fantastic. All right. Is there anything else that you want to do? Okay. All right. Fantastic. Uh, who is next in the initiative order?
That would be me.
Okay.
I'm just doing a crushing strike
Yeah. What's the
because
crushing?
I'm blinded. I'm blinded, so it's my at will.
Oh, so you're doing a Samson. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right on.
And with the blindness, that's probably going to be a miss.
Okay.
However, I save
so
against both conditions.
Yeah.
However, he does still take 10 points of damage because of my hammer rhythm.
Ooh. Make him pay.
I did save against both of my conditions, so I'm no longer dazed nor blinded.
Cool.
Or I mean, blinded or immobilized. And that will be the end of my turn.
Excellent.
And that would put 2 and 3 as up next.
Right on. Okay. Let's see. What is whose turn is it now?
The purples.
Okay. Frankly, I'm surprised that there's any left to have a turn. I thought they were all dead.
Not the little ones, big ones. The retriever things.
Oh, yeah, those big things. Okay. All right. So number 2, it is going to attempt to assault Takmanara with its eye rays because it's not such a fun creature, and it's going to use its thunder ray. Okay, that's a really good roll. What is your ref?
Almost non-existent, so unless he critically misses, he's going to hit.
Okay, so that's 30. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, it's 59 thunder damage, and you are stunned. Save ends.
Yeah, my ref is only 31.
What was that?
My ref is only 31.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Will it move? Will it move? I don't think it will. Number 3 is going to use it well, and it is going to attempt to use its acid ray again. It hits. It does 59 acid damage, and you are blinded save ends. So your blind save ends and your stun save ends, 2 different saves. And that is all for them. Who is next?
That would be the stunned little red dude.
Okay, now is he stunned save ends?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. He is no longer stunned. So that's the end of his turn. Poor bastard. And now we go to whoever's next.
Nope, that was.
Okay, well then he can't do anything anyway. Okay, who's after
you're
him?
right.
No problem.
Okay, after that is Shekinah.
Okay, Okay. Cool. 25 acid damage to who? Okay. Make a note of that so that Kenny can apply the damage when he comes back. If you don't mind. Okay. Cool.
So Shukenna's turn. Talk is at 152 out of 226.
Okay. And red 1. And Will, that's a hit. That is a miss. Unless you have combat advantage. Oh, well, in that case, yes, you hit. Yeah. Excellent. Cool.
Gentlemen, I apologize for my tardiness. I had to help Anna Marie with some things. So, what did I miss? There's some things there. Thank you, Ted, for moving things around. Okay. So, give me the size of the bursts. Do they move? Okay. Okay, so +8 to armor class. And what was the healing that she got? Okay. That was an option. Okay, so I'm only down 20, and I only have 6 surges left, but we'll do it. Okay. Did we post in the thing? No, we did not. Okay. Well, okay, so 1 has taken. So 1 and 2 have taken what? 27 and 25. Okay. So 49 total acid. $51 radiant. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say that we have a bloodied Imolith here.
Yeah. A slaughter.
Not so much here, but yeah.
And you are.
Lose your other storm pillar. Okay. Got it. All right.
All right. Who is next in the initiative?
And that was the end of the round.
Takmanar.
Okay.
Or did Nikita just go?
That was Nikita and Araceli. So
Yeah, I
it is
missed it.
Talk's turn now.
I'm stunned. I face off.
Well, didn't you just describe Araceli's turn? Or did you describe Araceli and Shekinah's turn? Oh, okay.
That
Because
would be the end of the
Nikita
round,
had
and I didn't
just
miss
gone
anything.
when I left. And it was Araceli's turn. We had the little green check mark next to her. Okay. Okay. So Talk
And
and
you came
Shekinah have
back
already
just in
gone.
time.
Which
So
means
now
we
it's round
have
3.
the creature's turn, or unless they have already gone.
They're already done. Shekinah's the last in the order.
Okay. We do have the matter of a little bit of radiant damage that has to happen here because he starts his turn right next to Nikita. So I'm going to narrate that if you don't mind, Barry.
No, go right ahead.
Okay. One final word is whispered into his ear, and that is the word of destruction completely. As a massive tendril of radiant energy bisects him in half.
Very like right there. Nice. Okay, cool. Nicely related.
This one here started in the zone and was thrown this way 3 squares.
Uh-huh.
And took also 15 necrotic and radiant.
Excellent.
And that one over there just has something in his eye. Okay, now it's Nikita's turn. I'll go the next round. All right. We'll move there. She is still invisible. And I don't know if these guys can see her or not. Yep. Does it block line of sight? So even right in there, I can't see a darn thing, can I? Okay. I would know that. Go to there. And I am going to put a reaver bolt of ammunition in my crossbow and fire it at number 3. Yeah. $39 versus ref.
Ooh. Who's that against?
Number 3.
Okay. 39 versus ref is definitely a hit.
Okay. So I give the bolt of a little push as it's entering into his body. It pins him up against the wall, holding one of his arms or whatever, one of his appendages tight against the wall where he cannot, and it's just this tiny little bolt is barely stuck in the stone, yet his arm cannot move. He cannot move from that square unless he uses a move action to remove the Reaver ammunition bolt.
Okay.
It will continue to drill into him and do damage
Oh, that's horrible.
until he does so. He's taking 5 ongoing damage. Woohoo! But he did take
What a pesky insult.
37 points of piercing and poison damage. So and ongoing 5.
I love it. Okay. Who is next?
That would be Araceli again.
All right, Araceli, have at it.
Looks like it.
Where? Let me see. That square thing is not a.
This thing here, in the center. What is that?
Oh yeah, that is a wall. Yes.
But I just got it there. Then this big black area, or is that the cloud glow? Which one? 20? Okay.
Now we're
4
still
minutes.
playing. Huh?
We get started.
Yeah, still going at it.
Yeah, because I fell asleep. So we're finishing up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I didn't set my. So
But you didn't have your little babysitter to wake you up.
How was it?
Awesome.
Good. And I saw that you were watching Birdman.
Well, I was just being there to be supportive. I couldn't hear anything.
Was it just you and Sarah? Did
And then that guy Brett showed up. And then some other guy named who had like just showed up in the apartment today when she was not. He showed up. And then some other people. Yeah. She wants to go again tomorrow if we want to go. Nathan's playing.
Okay.
But then that means no cards.
I like this part about you making your own stuff, Ted. It makes it easier for me. Did you see the fog icon at the top? The circle that has fog written in it.
Circle that has fog.
If you're in full screen mode, you won't see it. It's just underneath the menu bar, between tools and view. That's where fog is. The area tool is between map and view, just to the left of the fog tool. Oh, here. Sorry. It's right here. Yeah, template tools. You click that and it pulls up all of these templates you can use. Lines, walls, blasts, bursts, cones, etc. That does not help with the movable effects. The movable effects are actually tokens that is over here in overlays. Over here. These are the ones I use when I want to be pretty. In the library, there is a folder called Overlays. Inside there are blasts, as well as other interesting things you can put on the board. You're welcome to put whatever you want there, but these are all my blasts that I use.
They don't care.
Are you looking in the library?
Oh, I think he ate one.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, it's in the resource library under library. Okay, so you don't have them all then. Never mind. Don't worry about it. But anyway, those template tools are useful for you if you want to draw something real quick. Okay, moving on. Araceli's completed. Takanar's turn. Okay, go talk.
Well, since I'm stunned, I can't do anything but, stand there and be frustrated about it.
Oh,
However,
you're
I
still
did save
stunned?
I was stunned again. So I did save from both of them, but what a waste of a natural 20.
Yeah, what a bummer. Well,
Yeah.
give me +2 on your next roll.
Build up some momentum there.
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. Did you make your save?
Yes, I did on both of them.
No longer stunned.
Nor blinded.
We are to number 2.
Okay. Number dose. It's going to attack Takmanar with its eye rays. And because it's an asshole, it's going to try for the Thunder Ray. And we'll see what happens.
Okay, my defenses are up.
Critical
My
miss
defense.
on 11. What's
Awesome.
11 on a critical miss there, Ted? Okay, so in that case, It goes prone and ends its turn. Number 3 will also attempt to attack Thunder Ray.
Okay.
This
It
one is a
takes
much better
5
roll.
damage, unless it uses a move action to remove the Reaver Bolt.
Oh yeah, well it'll do a move action.
Okay.
And then do its attack. And let's see, Talk. I'm assuming this will hit. Really good roll. So Talk takes another 59 thunder damage and is stunned. Save ends. By the way, are either of these bloodied?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Neither are bloodied.
They are. Neither are. Okay. No problem. Okay. Okay. Then that's the end of their turn. Who is next in the order?
That is Shekinah, which brings us to the close of the round. Okay. Okay, where's she moving? There? Okay. Oh, you're in the drawing tool. You're in that template tool. You have to click on the icon next to the ruler on the other side of the eyeball. Is that right? No, over here on the far left, the first tool. Sorry, I'm telling you wrong things. The first tool, the first button. So, this one here. So you move into template tool mode. See how that grays out? You move back, and then you're back to there. So.
Uh, 46 AC. That is a miss.
I've been flanked.
That's much better than Kevin's current mental health.
Yeah.
Being stunned sucks.
Hey, at least it's keeping them from attacking you guys.
That is true. Okay. And that ends the round, Barry.
Excellent.
Round 4.
Okay.
We
Fantastic.
wrapping here?
Well done. You guys are in a really good place. You're making incredible progress. It's very impressive. All I can say is congratulations. And keep it up, and you'll be keeping a very healthy pace through the fields of the flesh of your enemies. Yes. Well, it's been very pleasant, gentlemen. I hope to do this with you next week, or available. Yeah. So
Sounds good.
that was a lot of fun, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not like that's a surprise or anything.
No, but it's... Thank you very much for the game. It was fun, and I'll talk to you guys around the horn.
Have a good day.
Bye, guys. Have a good week.
Yep. No, it's Will. He left already. Let me see what it actually was. It was their ref attacks. He's very vulnerable to. I don't know what it's versus. Can't tell.